it gets better for you. So I think I may have got my live stream problem and quality figured out here. We're gonna do a little test run. I think I'm gonna start doing them in the house. So there's quite a few spots I've got in the house where we can actually do some decent live streams. Currently behind me is my quarantine rack, which I guess I could have set this up a little better. I didn't even test it. I just wanted to hop on here real quick with you guys and just see how things would turn out. Like, hands, can I move around? Can I do all the things that normally I haven't been able to do on live streams? But we've got this quarantine area here in our main bedroom, and then we've got in Wesley's room, we've got the axolotl tanks, our tank, and the goldfish tank, and then we've got plant lady Sarah, aka Lady LRB, her plant rooms. And then after a while, I will eventually get some cool. They may be paludariums, they may just be terrariums. We'll see, but we'll get those going in the living room at some point too. But I have a lot better connection here in the house compared to the fish barn where I usually live stream, because it's a metal building. It's got metal walls. It's got a metal roof and tons of aquariums, and it's kind of closer to the woods. So being where we are, hopefully we'll get a lot better, crisper, clearer image with you guys. And then you guys can enjoy them a lot better than, I know, like, for a lot of you guys. I appreciate a ton of you guys for putting up with Lego Lucas for so long. Like, we have dealt with bad live streaming for I don't know how long on this channel. But I keep doing them, because at the end of the day, I'd rather be here for you guys than not be here for you guys, at least when I can be. And I didn't want to let that quality really hold me back, although it has held the channel back a lot. But hopefully we can get over that push, and hopefully this works out. I love the background. It cleared up for me. Awesome, awesome. And also with this vertical thing, I'm kind of torn on the vertical thing because I know it goes to a lot more viewers by doing the vertical. They did now start offering me the option to go portrait or vertical, but it says that it's recommended to do vertical because the amount of people that will see it in vertical. But I know so many of you guys, since you guys have been watching my channel for so long, that I can put it in portrait mode. So Carla says she hates portrait mode. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know how you guys feel about that. Obviously, one side's not going to like the answer to either side. But, I got to kind of go with the numbers here a little bit too. But I hate to I hate that it divides you like that. With them trying to be like TikTok. Well, a lot of the viewers now anymore are on mobile devices as well, because a lot of people are on the go too. Carol Broswell says, yes, this is a lot clearer and sounds better, but the vertical looks tiny. Yeah, I kind of wish if it was vertical, we'd be able to see the full quarantine rack, but I believe now that we're inside, I can move around and actually show you things in here. So we'll just kind of sit and chill. I'll see how everything looks. If you guys talk me into it, maybe I'll go looking into the quarantine tubs and show them around. You guys know me, I'm pretty open and not that shy. Just well reserved sometimes, but a lot of it's what you guys ask for as well. All right, but hello, everybody in the chat. See a lot of you members. Glad to see all you guys in here. Julius, what's up, broski? It's so awesome to get to meet you at Aquashella. And yeah, as usual, if you guys got questions too, I'm always open for questions. And with Thanksgiving going on this week, I think I may actually hop on, start doing a few more lives. I'm still working on the outflow project and water change system, which this has it on it, but I don't have the outflow too. So you see the tanks are kind of mucky. They got green algae. They've got algae. There is some good plants in them, and there's actually a lot of fish in there as well. But once I get the outflow in, I'll probably actually do a water change on them. We'll get these looking nice. This I built just a little too tight, so I've got to get some custom tanks. Like a 10-gallon would fit in there if they didn't have the black rims on them. And I tried to like peel those off myself, but they like seal them around now, and at least the ones I've been getting. And I wasn't trying to risk cutting my. For now, we'll just use it for decoration. Then we got Lady LRB's plants growing up there as well for a nice little touch. But there's actually quite a bit of those rare Japanese rice fish behind me and a bunch of guppies. There's one tank on here I really need to do a video on just to prove that it's not the plants that make the no filter work. And for 1 inch. Matter of fact, let me just show you guys here. This will just be a special treat for y'all watching this live, because I know I should just make a separate video for it, but the odds of when I will be able to get to that, because I will tell you guys about the lineup coming up. I have been editing quite a bit, so here on this Thanksgiving, you guys will get some Thanksgiving weekend, you guys will get some videos to watch to catch you guys up of what's been going on here. So here you've got over the 1 inch per gallon. Now all that brown stuff, that's not all poop. That's not poop. That's not, it's actually, so before, let me give you a backstory on this tank. This tank and this tank, they've probably been here for about a year at least. And there used to be a bunch of the green neon similas tetras, which they're in the barn now. But I got these at Aquashella. There was Vibes Aquatics. He had come in with tons and tons of guppies, and they were starting to go downhill for him because there was just so many in a bag. And he asked if I would take them for him. And there is so many like awesome genetics within these. There is some real beauts. Let me see if I can get closer here. And so I was like, yeah, I'll take them. And the only thing I did with them, I didn't even actually change their water or nothing. I put them in a dark space for the rest of the weekend. And I didn't lose any of them. And I brought them here, gave them a fish bath, and split them up. They're actually in 3 different tanks. But you can see here where there's no plants. There's actually just beneficial bacteria. The reason why this looks as bad as it does is because they kick a lot of that mold up, a lot of that beneficial bacteria up. But they're constantly eating at it. The beneficial bacteria takes care of their waste. There's no oxygenation in here. There's no plants for the oxygenation as well. And I'll go ahead and show you the other ones that are like in a normal tank. Like this is my quarantine rack. So this is where I quarantine like new fish, all the new fish I get. So I am dealing with like cyanobacteria in a couple of them, so I haven't moved them. But man, these things are lively in here. A little scraping, a little cleaning would go a long way with these aquariums. Here you can see cyano on one of them. But let me know how the quality's showing out on these. One day I'll get these all cleaned up. But for the fish, they don't mind it one bit. As you can see, they love it. Look how, like, they're all over the place. These guys got babies everywhere. Same with these. I mean, it's just nature. Nature's not always clean. And same with these tubs. I got a tub that's like that too that doesn't have plants in a bunch of these. There's actually coolie loaches down there too. More guppies. And then baby rainbow fish, Which, I don't know, they're kind of hard to see. It's dark over there. But yeah, so lots of guppies. Oh, there's tiger hatbeaks too. I did find a baby Pseudum Ugul. Yeah, there's one over there. I don't know if you guys can see him on the top. This is the tank I had my Pseudomugul Aru party in. There's probably like 30 or 40 of them in that tank. I was hoping they'd leave me some babies. I've seen just one so far. This is a rare tiger half-beak. Not looking real tigery yet. We do got quite a few of them. If I did some water changes, these plants would be doing much better. The plants would be growing and the algae wouldn't be growing so much. That's a real trick with aquariums, is that you're either feeding and growing the algae or you're feeding and growing the plants. And water changes can actually be one of the biggest and best ways to combat against algae. Because when you do water changes, it reoxygenates that water, and that oxidation actually breaks down a lot of algae. That's why people recommend doing weekly to bi-weekly water changes, because you get that cycle breakdown of oxidization. And being at the house, we can get Wesley's live bombs like we used to back in the day. He'd always come running down the stairs. And I know some of you guys have missed. And he thought it was pretty neat, me setting all this stuff up. So he's not usually into the aquariums as much, but he's into like the live stream and the YouTube thing. What's up, buddy?
Hi.
How are you? And we actually did a live stream together one time, which turned out really awesome. I'm gonna forever cherish that live stream we did.
Yep.
For the rest of my life. It was a great thing we got to do. Michael Kidd says, "Hey, Lerb. Great to see you live on Monday, man. I heard you mention albino rice fish. How soon before I can get my hands on some of those, and what other variety Madeca do you have?" So far they haven't bred out for me yet.
If they say any questions to me, just tell me, okay?
I'll let you know, bro.
Thanks.
No problem. But yeah, as far as the albino rice fish, no babies yet. I think I need a light on them. Unfortunately, a lot of my tanks do not have lights in the fish room because I just don't have money for it. Money has to go to certain things first. So I will get to that one day. And then here, I know at least during the spring, once the winter goes out, I will probably move them. If I don't have any breeding inside with them, I will probably move them outside. But I've got the Miyukis, the blue platinums, and then I've got the Orochi, the black rice fish. I've got the Nugeka 2s. I've got the longfin red tigers. I have what are supposed to be the blood red Yamas, but I don't know. They're not really that red. And then I got the orange. What is the orange? I think it's I can't remember what the orange line Japanese name is. And then what else do I got? I got a couple other a tricolor. And then I think that's the only other one. It's some other tricolor koi type. So I do got quite a few types. And of course I'll probably expand that here in the future once I get more things set up. Yeah, I can't wait to get terrarium, paludarium, or vivarium. More ariums. Just give me the ariums. Ayo. Okay, Mike Vang says, "Sup, Lucas, long shot. Do you have any insights on how to become a fish or importer?" So yeah, that is a live shot or a long shot for me, because that's like the opposite of what I do. I don't do any fish importing, but I can give you some insights on like things I would do if I was a fish importer. Is one thing I would mention to you, and this is what a lot of like good commercial places will do, is learn to give your fish baths. Get rid of any water that they come into. Get their work on getting their immunity up. Don't just start nailing them with all the meds. And you'll have to learn how to treat fish if you're going to be an importer. But as far as the other background stuff, I can't give you any advice on that. God, this wooden chair is like the most uncomfortable thing in the world.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get a new chair or something.
I'm pretty sure we have one that is not wooden.
To bring in here? I don't think so.
Yeah, but it's a small chair.
Yeah, that one's too small. But you're using that for Geometry Dash, so. Nick Everett says, any chance of blue...
That's white, not black. But you can keep speaking.
Thanks. Any chance of blue Gularis coming? So, not for me, personally. Maybe one day they will fall into my lap, and then I will let members know first, and then you guys will know. Because that is like their perk for being a member to my channel, which, by the way, Julius Hill becoming, oh wow, a diamond member. Julius, thank you so much appreciated for that, brother. That is awesome of you. And so if I do get them, they will get to know first, but there is potential that they will come out of the woodworks. I just never know. Wesley, do you enjoy your axos every day?
What does that stand for?
Your axolotls?
Yes.
Yes. Those things are really cool. Just to watch them like interact, and I saw them dancing the other day. Oh, that was really awesome. So maybe one day here we will go into Wesley's room and then do a live, and who knows what the axolotls will do when we are in there. And if I catch them dancing or something, you know, I'm gonna show them to you. Because I think we can move around now, which is something. I felt like I was like stiff robot stuck in the barn for so long. Look at that.
I'm taller than you.
Oh, where'd he go? Haha. All right, Rocky and Miles says, Wesley, what's your favorite part of living in your new home?
Living room.
Your living room? I think you loved the living room at the old house too, though. That's funny. Put him on the spot. Fish Face, brother, good to see you on here. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Much appreciated and helpful right now, especially with the holidays coming. And this old guy's birthday. Jeez. I got some stargrass after you showed yours to us. Are you only floating them? So you can plant them and or float them. I do have some spots where they are planted, and they tend to want to just reach towards the surface of the area and still spread out. But if they are actually anchored down into the substrate, then they will grow like bananas. Their root systems will get crazy too. And if you do got some extra of that stargrass, let people know, because I know quite a few people were wanting my stargrass, but it's quite not in the condition in any of my tanks that I really feel like I could send it out and like feel good about that product. Because it's either on its way out, it's either got too much sun, or it's got algae on it, or some browning from, I don't know if it's like doing a seasonal thing in there or not. But once we get the water changes up, it'll grow like freaking bananas. A lot of the plants will. All right. Carla M says, do you think you would like a man bun, Wesley?
What's a man bun?
So it's when a guy puts his hair back here and tucks it into like a whole bun.
No.
No. He's not into the whole...
I'm gonna keep my iconic hair.
Yeah. That is kind of iconic.
It is.
This kid's a character too. He could totally steal the show from me. Absolute genius here. Oh man, but this chair, good God. All right. Justin, what he says, will you be breeding more kiles?
I can take the chair.
You can take the chair over? Thanks, man. I'm gonna stand up for a while because that chair is brutal. But he says, will I be breeding more kiles? So the kiles I've got right now are actually from another local breeder that is in my club. I personally do not have time to breed killifish right now just because they're a labor of love to breed. Plus, I'm still organizing the fish barn and so many projects and things I've got to catch up on that it's even hard for me to breed things that just don't colony breed for me right now because I just can't focus on it. And so saying that, once things are organized, I will have a lot of different things breeding, and then once I get that more in tune, then we'll start going into things like kiles. I do plan on having, I'm actually kind of torn through this section to where the kile fish would go. So I've got this section in my, which you guys are all going to get caught up this Thanksgiving weekend. There's going to be 4 videos, which pretty much will catch you guys all up. I'm going to do it in 4 days straight. So you see my content, watch it if you want to get caught up on what's going on instead of, like you're watching a series on TV and you got to wait the next week to see what happens the next week. Well, instead of doing that, you guys will be able to binge watch at least like a month's worth of what I've been doing around here. And they'll be in like 15-minute videos. And then that will catch you up on the spot that I'm talking about in my fish barn where this kile breeding rack would go. But I don't know, I'm torn between it and a custom pond. And or just bigger tanks over there. So, believe it or not, the hardest part for me is just having space for aquariums. Jessica Hussey, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. It says, did you meet MD and Fish Shop Matt at Aquashella? So I did get to meet MD Fish Tanks, and it was awesome to get to meet him and chat with him because, as I mentioned before, he's watching my channel a long time before he even got big, and he said it was surreal for him to meet me. Same with him, because I wanted to meet him in Dallas, but I wasn't able to go to that show, and we got pictures taken together, and then talked it up, and he's a good guy. He's a real good guy. I really like what he does, and he does a lot of good things for the hobby, and yeah, I hope he keeps it up. Maybe one day I'll get to visit him over there. I think that would be awesome to do. But I did get to meet him. I didn't really get to talk to Fish Shop Matt, though. So I didn't really get to know him, but it was great to meet MD Fish Tanks.
I forgot who right in there.
Wesley is building a brand. He could easily. He actually, well, it's been on the plans at some point to do like a gaming channel with him because he loves to do gaming, and him and I are pretty funny when we get to doing games and having fun. So I don't know. Maybe one day when I get time, we'll get to that. He's actually been working on playing this one game called Geometry Dash, where he actually designs his own stages and stuff, and people rate them and all that kind of stuff, and he gets pretty wild into it.
I'm actually watching the stream.
All right. And I am at the bottom of the chat, so if you got a question, that is where I'm at. I don't know how much longer. We'll probably keep this at a half hour here. I may do a couple more live streams this week, just kind of fill up time and give you guys things to do and just test out the different areas here. It seems like this live streaming connection has been going well. I don't know. The quality to me always looks good. I don't know what it looks like on your guys' end. So if the quality is good, give me a 1. If it's crap, give me a 2. What are you laughing at?
Somebody said, Wesley, can I have some of your hair because I'm bald-headed?
Wesley can give me some too.
It's actually so funny.
Philly Cheese Aquatics for your fish room. I'm not sure what you're asking for my fish room. Do I want a Philly Cheese Aquatics for my fish room? I love me some Philly cheeses. Carla M says, does Wesley enjoy the nature outdoors?
Yes and no at the same time.
Yeah, why?
I don't know.
You don't know? You don't know why either on either one? Why don't you like it outside?
Actually, I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well, I got a 1.5, but it's better than the barn for sure. Okay, 1.5. Couple 1.5s. 1.5. Okay. This is probably like the worst room in the house to be in because we got the door shut and then we do got water around us and we're not near the windows where the signal would be coming. Wesley's room and the guest bedroom probably has the best, and the living room. Or Lady LRB's. Well, maybe we'll do a live stream tomorrow in Lady LRB's plant room. See how that
Dad,
goes.
what is the stream ending?
About 4 minutes.
Okay.
Ruben Dolly says, do you have any recommendations for sources on native U.S. fish care? Maple Street Aquatics, I think he changed his name to Coldwater Aquatics.
Hold on, I'll be back.
That's a really good channel for natives. CE Essentials. Look that up. C.E. Essentials is really good at native U.S. fish care. And then also the NAMFA, North American Fish Association, something like that. Alright, take some time, but that's good because all of it is your own fish room. You get to take the time to perfect it. I just hope cable management goes smoothly for you, Jeff. Oh, Jeff working on his fish room. Yeah, Jeff Kane, my broski. He's a big reason why I even set up my members thing.
Somebody said, Wesley, what is your favorite fish? Goldfish.
Goldfish?
I'm pretty sure I already said that.
Yeah, still the goldfish?
Yes.
Yeah, you said that on a different live stream, right?
And somebody said, great to see Wesley, and now we need Sarah for a family screenshot.
Well, maybe we'll do that tomorrow when we're in her plant room.
No, I think we should do it now.
I believe that. I believe you would think that.
Should I go call Mom over?
I don't know. I mean, are they paying us for this screenshot? I have to charge them.
Yeah, charge.
Put it in our tip jar. Yeah, it'd be like a family portrait. Asaya Llewellyn says, will you go to Dallas Aquashella next year if it's there? So that is kind of up in the air on a few things because I don't know. It's hard for me to get over there if I've got to pay for it, but I might be doing some big things with some people with that, and we'll see how that goes. So I can't give you like a definite. Shady Grady says, hi Lucas, how old do the mascara barbs need to be to start having the red lines from head to toe like in your video today? I would say they got to be a couple years old. Hi Mom.
Hi.
Boy, look at this. You guys just get what you want. Can you believe that on LRB Aquatics? You actually get what you want. There's the old family screenshot. Okay, for the here we go. Say cheese. Awesome. All right, we got the family screenshot. That's nice. There you go, Lady Diane. Oh, that was Lady Diane asking for that.
I know.
If I knew that was you asking for that, Lady Diane, I would have just been on that a lot quicker. I thought that was just somebody random asking. Shady Grady says, hi Lucas, how old do mascara... Oh, I already read that one. Okay. Philly Cheese Aquatics says, oh yeah, LRB, I meant to ask if you have ever had pom-pom crabs. So I have had pom-pom crabs, and you know what? They look cool for the first time you put them in the aquarium, and then good luck seeing them again because they will hide in the tiniest cracks and crevices, and they're actually nocturnal. So unless you're in there, we're probably never going to see them again. Hello, YFI. Good to see you in here. And thank you so much for your awesome support. Refreshing that stream.
Actually, good. Oh,
Alright.
I got an ad.
Well, it's about dinner time for me, and we are at the half-hour mark. I was going to leave this a little shorter so it's not such a long watch for everybody else. But, yeah, tomorrow, I think we may do the same thing. We'll try it into the plant room. I did it with the members last
ask
Saturday.
me your saved questions
Oh,
if you have any.
yeah, so save your questions.
Or no.
If you got questions for this old boy, write them down, have them ready, and he'll be ready for you, right? Same for me. I like the attitude. All right, till next time, everybody. Peace. Have a great one.
Oh, Dad, somebody said what time tomorrow?
Oh, that's a good question. Probably be like 7:30, 8-ish, kind of like this. So Eastern Standard Time, PM. I'll try to send out like an hour notification, even though sometimes YouTube doesn't send a notification till like days after. But hopefully you will be one of the lucky ones they send them to. But all right, we gotta hop off here. Until next time, everybody. Peace.
Bye.
Da 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 da.